Hey guys, Yusi here from iTradePrices. So we created this NinjaTrader Platform based tool that you can use to trade around these key levels, right? You don't have to be my specific key levels that I provide daily in the Discord, but any key level you provide. So the idea is that when the price, touches that key level from the bottom, it treats that level as a resistance, and then once it comes back down, then it can treat that level as a support, right? Whichever key level you provide. And then depending on your setting, you can build a certain amount of band around the, I'll show you what I mean, if I can choose that. So what I have done is there's a parameter in the settings. So what it does is if the price touches this level right here, you can create a band around it so that it does not just simply take the short trade right there. Only if the price, right, it will be more visible in the tick chart. If I go that tick chart, I'm just using Thinkorswim as a platform to show you what I'm talking about, right? But the actual trades will happen in the NinjaTrader platform. Okay, so let's just assume that this was the level, right? So it will create this band around the price, and once the price touches that level and comes back under, right, it will short outside of that band. So because the idea is, what if it keeps on going back up, right? Or if it goes back up above that and then falls down, then you will just get the short right here. You can adjust the width of this band. So I think it will be more understanding if I can show that to you. Okay, so you will come under a strategy. You will just go and find it under the strategy, right? You enable that, actually go into edit strategy, and this is how it looks like, right? So you have these boxes: resistance 1, 2, 3, support 1, 2, 3. You will put those key levels in there, and you can change them very quickly from the chart itself. You don't have to come inside the strategies box, parameters box to change that. Okay, couple of things. Distance to the invert, right? What does that mean? What that means is that if how far over or below a level you want the price to go before that level gets converted into or switched into resistance level from support level, or vice versa, right? So you can have that. You have that ability to treat a level as a resistance, and once the price breaks above that by a certain threshold, do you have the option to use that levels as support now, right? So you can do that, and this value, this ticks value, define how far above you want the price to go before it can use the same level as a support, right? So that one, ignore the other two. And then another one I wanted to talk about is this zone buffer, right? So this is right now it's 10. What that means is it will create a 10 tick zone, a 10 tick zone above the level, and 10 tick zone below the level to create a band around that key level. So the price has to come outside of that band for the trade to trigger, right? So the idea is, what if price keeps on chopping in between that level for a few ticks? You don't want to trade there, right? You want to trade once there is some momentum outside of that zone, right? You want to join that group of people, traders. All right, and then the rest of that is all profit shut off, loss shut off, time and all that stuff. So let's enable that. And once you enable this thing, you can see these lines show up on the chart. These lines represent resistance 1, 2, 3, support 1, 2, 3, right? The green ones is support and the red one is resistance, and the color keeps on changing as the price goes over and above it. And if you want to dynamically change the support to resistance and vice versa. Okay, so let's play this day, for example. Okay, I'm going to play this thing, and once it's past 9:30, only then the strategy will start looking for these levels to trade, right? Because right now it's not going to do that because I have the time limitation in that, right? You can change that if you want to change before the US market hours. So anyways, let's keep going, and I will show you what I mean once the price gets close to these key levels, how the executions happen, how the switch happens, right? So let's okay, 9:30 it is. Okay, so it touched the level before 9:30. That's why it did not do anything. Okay, So let's see, I'll pause once it takes the first trade just so that I can show you.
Order filled.
Okay.
Stop filled.
Okay, it was a stop. So what happened is it came down to this level. You know, this is the band I was talking about, right? The 2.5 points or 5-point band around the level, right? Which is defined by this buffer parameter, right? So once the price got outside of this band, which is shown by this purple bar, it shorted, right? It did not go back down. It still kind of it went back up. It was a failed breakdown, right? And it stopped us out, right? So now let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now this will be if the price touches that level again, it will not act on it, right? That's how I have got it coded, that it will not treat that as a support, which we can change if you guys decide. So that's what I want to know, your feedback. What do you guys think about that? But right now it will just act on, it will treat one level as a support and resistance, but that's it. Once it has, that level has been played out, it won't do it, right? If you really want to do it, you'll just have to reset the strategy by checking and unchecking this box.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm going to pause it for a second, right? It took the trade right here, took the buy trade as soon as the price got outside of the band, right? And once it took the trade outside of the band, it went up like 6 points, but right now it's still within the band. This is our stop loss. This is our target for this. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, just forward this thing a little bit. Okay, so it met the target. Now it's going towards the next key level. And remember, this level, see how this was resistance before? Now it's going to act as support. It changed the color by itself because the price is above that, and it's treating that as a support now, right? Okay.
Order filled.
Okay, it touched and got outside of that band, represented by that purple bar, right? You can see. And now our ATM takes over, and let's see what happens, how the resistance plays out. And again, as the price is moving, you can change the price levels from over here, right here, right? You don't have to go inside the settings parameters box to do it. You can just do it live here, right? Just make sure these things are not grayed out, or, you know, it's red and green. So, okay, let's keep going. I'm going to forward this thing a little bit. Okay, hit the target, that's fine. Okay. Now, if you wanted this level as a support, you could have just changed that level from here.
Stop filled.
Okay, so you could see what happened here was this, you know, the price got outside of that band and it took the short and got stopped out right there, because again the trend was up and price kept on going up. So that's what you can do as well. You can change it to say long only. It would not have taken that short if this was long only right here, right? I'm just telling you different options you can use, right? Even if it says dynamically enabled, it won't take the short at you know, like that. It will just treat it as a support level and not look too short outside of that band.
Order filled.
Okay, so touch that level.
Order filled.
Use that
Stop
as support. Anyways, so that's what I wanted to show you. It's going to keep on doing that until you disable it, enable it, change the levels, however you want to do it. But this is what it looks like, and these lines keep on traveling with the chart as well. Okay, use it. Tell me what you guys think about it. What else we can change in this thing, enhance in this thing. This is still work in progress. I want to get rid of these labels on the chart. These were just there to kind of help me know what's going on. What these means is crossed resistance line, sell resistance line, buy support line. You know, it was just something that I was wanted to keep track like that. But okay, so hope you guys like this. It's a good start, but still work in progress. Okay, let me know. Thank you. Bye-bye.